Twitter has a dirty little secret. And that's the profit incentive for blatant impression farming. Stealing content, lying, and rage bait have become rampant. Some of its biggest creators are engaged in the practice, and one of the worst offenders of the strategy is Ian Miles Cheong. The guy tweets on average 109 times a day for a total of a little over 3,000 tweets a month, stopping at nothing to farm those juicy impressions. Let's break down the unethical strategy, destroying your timeline.
Ian Miles Cheong and many more. These people are putting out lies, they're putting out video clips that aren't real, they're putting out things that didn't happen. And you know what? Are they doing this for clickbait? Are they doing this to earn ad revenue on Twitter? I'm sorry, this is absolutely fucking horrific.
Here we have David Clues of UNN calling out Ian Miles Cheong and various others for exploiting tragedies and lying to the public purely to generate ad revenue. Take a look at this.
Hamas is going from house to house, butchering the people inside, including women and children taking shelter in basements. Imagine if this was happening in your neighborhood, to your family.
Turns out, the video was actually of the Israeli police, not Hamas like he had claimed. In fact, nothing about the video shows even remotely what Ian was describing, which caused a rare problem for him. The post ended up getting quite the community note.
Based on the uniforms, that's clearly a video of Israeli law enforcement, and there's no evidence for the claim he made. Ian Miles also has a record of posting lies and will post anything if it gets him clicks, which equals more ad revenue from X.
Now, I understand why Ian ended up deleting this tweet. The community note is brutal, but this all becomes quite ironic when you consider Ian's past. He went from a literal anti-Semitic troll to posting Israeli propaganda videos so he could exploit it for ad revenue. Like, however you feel about the situation over there, you can't say that isn't an impressive twist. He will lie about whatever he has to, in whatever way he needs to get more impressions. Check this out.
Yeah, I tried doing it, but I didn't like crime. GTA 5 required shooting police officers in the opening scene. Just couldn't do it. To understand, Grand Theft Auto 5's prologue segment has you shooting through the cops of Ludendorff. Now, believe it or not, Elon Musk wasn't the biggest snowflake over here. What's actually the biggest snowflake, ladies and gentlemen, is without a doubt Ian Miles Wrong. Or I guess his real name is Ian Miles Cheong. So he posts, "I'm glad in relation to Elon. I'm glad shooting cops in Cyberpunk 2077 is completely optional. Never finished GTA 5 either."
So, Ian claims to have never finished GTA 5. Okay, fine, but he sure has written 255 articles referencing it for GameRanks, including articles that praise its wanted system and chase mechanics. Look, I don't dislike Elon Musk or what he's done for the platform, but this is just pathetic, man. Have some shame. But if you think that's bad, we're just getting started. Check this out. On February 13th, 2021, Ian tweets,
"It's okay to not care about Britney Spears. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise."
Till he realized, of course, that she rakes in the impressions. Now, he's tweeted a total of 15 times about her. When Ian notices something works, he milks it till it's dry. Just like that time he posted the same Dylan Mulvaney clip, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Maybe he thinks we just didn't see it the first time. But a little reposting is nothing in the grand scheme of things, I guess. What about that time that Ian claimed the reason he was banned from Reddit was because he was exposing the rot of the platform, including a notorious Reddit moderator known for creating dubious communities like r/jailbait.
In 2012, Anderson Cooper interviewed a notorious Reddit moderator named Violenticrez, who created numerous map-adjacent communities including r/jailbait and r/watchkidsdie. As he was friends with Reddit's administrators, I was banned after I exposed the rot on the platform.
This particular troll created several controversial, many would say creepy and twisted forums on the website Reddit. One was called Jailbait.
While the story sounds cool and all, the truth around the matter is actually far different than the reality he's painting. Besides his dubious posting history, the reason Ian was actually banned from Reddit was it was found that he was selling his influence on multiple Reddits he moderated. He would essentially act like he was creating genuine conversation around a topic, but in actuality, he was just promoting websites he was paid to advertise for. We have all seen rage baiting before on Twitter, whether we had known it or not. It's when someone posts something purely trying to incite a rage reply from their audience, which in turn rakes in that cash. Check out this tweet.
Noticing that a lot of pro-Trump replies attacking DeSantis are from accounts with few followers created just days ago. Someone at Mar-a-Lago is worried.
Here we have Ian playing off the fact that he knows a majority of his followers are Trump supporters and will be almost forced to respond to his stupidity, something he did quite often during DeSantis' failed attempt at running for the Republican nomination. Check out this one.
Ron DeSantis is a born leader. Trump is a reality TV star. Elect a leader, not a celebrity.
And while the jury might still be out on whether or not he was being paid by the DeSantis campaign, one thing is for sure. This is just more rage bait designed to piss off his audience. Here's another.
Can't wait for Trump to take credit for what DeSantis and other governors started with the Texas resistance, while he was posting on Truth Social about E. Jean Carroll.
Now, keep in mind, this guy is Malaysian, and the excuse for his immense interest in right-wing American politics is because he's a journalist, guys. This is what journalism looks like. He isn't just saying whatever he thinks will get him paid the most, I'm sure. You know what's funny though? Essentially everyone dislikes this guy, even most of his own followers, evidenced by the fact that just the other day, there was a fake story about the Malaysian government executing Ian Miles Cheong for sedition that went insanely viral. And let's just say people weren't upset about it. Stealing is one of Ian's favorite strategies to generate impressions, and he has a couple ways he goes about doing this. The first being the direct approach. Notice a particular subject is popping off, then just yoinking the appropriate clip to hijack the newsfeed and posting it. Pretty simple, yet quite effective. Check this out. Remember when Nikki Haley refused to answer what the Civil War was fought over?
What was the cause of the United States Civil War?
Well, don't come with an easy question, right?
Well, when that was going viral in the news cycle, Ian went looking around for material, and he stumbled upon just the thing. He found an animation by the YouTuber Dubis Goobis entitled "The Confederacy Was Bad."
Very few things in history are black and white. A lot of it is gray, and that includes the Civil War. It was actually fighting for states' rights.
States' rights to do what?
So what did Ian do? Take the whole animation and post it to Twitter, of course. So what if he was literally monetizing another person's work? This post was going to slap. He couldn't not steal that content, guys. And for that other tactic of stealing Ian utilizes, this one's a bit more clever, but only just. The second tactic being utilizing a proxy account to post viral videos, then just retweeting them after. That way, if you run into any sort of copyright issue, your main Twitter account is safe from any sort of repercussion. And that is exactly what's going on with Ian Miles Cheong retweeting so many videos from an account by the name The Ketchup Feed. At first, I thought maybe he just really likes that account. Or maybe it had something to do with Rebel Media, one of his employers. But on closer inspection, the Twitter account links off to a website that just redirects to a YouTube channel by the same name. And here, you will find many videos of Ian Miles Cheong doing commentary, but that's not all. If you try to obtain the channel's business email, you are presented with the Gmail to Ian Miles Cheong's previous YouTube channel, Hypebreak. So I'm confident in saying this is either purely Ian Miles Cheong's proxy account, or perhaps a partnership with this guy here maybe. It's clearly just to avoid copyright. Either way, since he owns both accounts, the impressions and the cash goes to him. Look, like I said, I don't dislike Twitter or Elon Musk, but I think he has some cleaning up to do. He shouldn't just let all this pass because Ian Miles Cheong sucks him off at every opportunity and helps generate positive PR. Although, as it stands, it seems Ian Miles Cheong isn't just being tolerated, he's being greenlit. He's one of the most profitable Twitter accounts out there. And it's not just because he's some likable dude, or super interesting, or thought-provoking, or really anything. Even accounts with similar niches and follower accounts pumping out tons of impressions aren't making a fraction of this Malaysian click farm. This is a sad bar to set. Alright guys, well if you liked the video, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment below. The algorithm is cruel, but with your help, we could defeat it. Till next time guys, peace.